Hey everyone, so I'm very excited to be doing pregnancy vlogs again. It's been a long time coming and we are just so happy and excited. And so in my vlogs, I'm just going to talk about how I've been feeling, anything new that has been going on, doctor appointment updates, concerns, things like that. It's just going to be very just talkative chit chat type of vlogs. Excuse my background. My room is not clean. But when you're pregnant, who has time to clean? All you want to do is eat and sleep. At least in your first trimester. So I am now 8 weeks and 6 days. I will be 9 weeks soon. I had my 8-week appointment. Well, I did my 6-week appointment already. I had my 8-week appointment already as well. And at 8 weeks is when they do the first ultrasound and they do a lot of blood work. So I did get my first ultrasound and there's our baby. It was really incredible to look at that little thing, little peanut. Little peanut. So yeah, I definitely started crying when I saw when we saw the ultrasound. It was just, you see the little heart beats. We couldn't hear the heartbeats because they don't do that so soon, but we could see it in the ultrasound, and then the baby kind of like would wiggle a little bit as well. So it was really exciting to see and very emotional because, like I said, it's been a long time coming. If you don't already know, about a year and a half ago, we miscarried. So when Callie turned a year, we decided to get pregnant again, and we did with no problems, very easy. Then I miscarried. I thought I was at 11, but the pregnancy hadn't progressed till after 8 weeks. And then after that, it took us about a year and a half to get pregnant again. And it was really just God's timing. There was nothing wrong. They did all the tests that they had to do after a year of trying. And there was nothing wrong. I did 2 rounds of Clomid, which is a fertility drug to boost ovulation. They didn't work. Then the month after, when I decided to do like natural remedies, I started taking maca, which is a fertility, it helps with fertility and hormonal balance, but it's just a superfood, and that you take it, it's like a powder that you can put in your oatmeal or cereal or drinks. And I started taking that end of May, and May was also the last round of Clomid that I did. June, I got my period, and I decided I don't want to take Clomid again. I want to do natural remedies for fertility. And June, we did not try at all. We actually used protection, but there was one night that we didn't, and bam, like there it is. And that's the night we conceived. So we know exactly what night we conceived because all the other nights we made sure we didn't conceive. So we, people always say it's when you least expect it or when you're not even trying. I'm not going to lie. That day that we didn't use protection, I knew that for a year and a half you've been trying to get pregnant. So you know exactly when you're ovulating. So in the back of my head, I kind of knew that I was somewhat ovulating around that day. So I had a feeling. So it never is like I didn't even think about it or think if it was a possibility. But like I said, we weren't really trying, and I just figured, okay, if it didn't happen this month, then we'll try next month once I start my natural fertility stuff. So I didn't really have to take any fertility treatments or natural fertility. The only thing I was taking, like I said, was the maca, which is also good just for every day. You don't have to try to get pregnant or anything. So that was the only thing I was taking, and also just God's timing. Honestly, I just know it was God's timing now. So that was like the whole background of what happened and how it happened. So, and then I have ultrasound. My blood work came in today and everything looks great. One of the worries I had was that I'm A negative. So if you're A negative blood type, then your body can build antibodies against any other type of blood type that's in you. So if the baby, for example, is A positive or a different blood type, your body can sometimes tries to fight that off or fight the baby, and sometimes that happens. So with Callie, and then also with the miscarriage, I have to take a special shot, which is called Rogam. And so I've done all that, and I've done it right. So my main concern was if my body had become sensitized, which means your body naturally, like automatic, like if you're A negative and have become sensitized, it means that automatically your body starts building antibodies to anything uncommon or rare in your body. So luckily my body has not built those antibodies, and at 20 weeks I think I'll get my Rogam shot, and then after this baby is born I'll get another shot to make sure that my body does not build those antibodies for future pregnancies. So that was the main concern I had, and then that's about it. So let me just start off from I'm not going to go through everything in this. I'm just going to talk a little bit about how I've been feeling this time around. I think the main thing I had been struggling with in the beginning was just worry and just being scared of miscarriage again, and the possibility of that happening again. That was my main thing. And so I did, a lot of prayer. I've been doing a lot of prayer. It's constant every day, speaking with the Lord and just having Him reassure me that this is a gift from Him, and that He is gifting us, and it's His timing. And I feel reassured about that. So my other main concern is that I did have an 8-week ultrasound with the last baby, and everything was okay, and then I miscarried shortly right after. So that was another concern, is that okay, I have the ultrasound and everything is great, but there is still a possibility, which there is, but I'm not worried, and if it's in God's will for me to miscarry again, then He has a greater plan and a greater purpose. But we have faith that everything is going to be okay. Usually you don't get another appointment or ultrasound till 12 weeks, but my doctor is amazing and I love her to death. And she was like, if you want to come in at 10 weeks just to make sure everything's okay, we can do that. So I have another appointment in 2 weeks, since that's around the time I miscarried last time. Then we're going to have another appointment just to make sure everything is okay, which will be good because it's going to be right before a trip out of the country that we're going to do. So, major things this time around, I've been burping a lot. It's gross, but it's like these little, like gross little burps. So annoying, but it's all day, every day. I was looking at my 8-week with Callie, and I wasn't burping as much. I had a lot of shortness of breath, which I don't have that this time around, but I have a lot of nausea this time, like morning sickness. It comes and goes all day, every day. At some point, I feel this horrible feeling. I have not thrown up yet, thank God, which is good. But I just have this horrible feeling of just morning sickness, and also wanting to eat, and like that starvation feeling, like I'm starving and I just ate an hour ago. Horrible feeling. And the nausea makes me want to eat, thinking that eating is going to take it away, which does not work. So I've had a lot of morning sickness. I've been extra sleepy. The past week I've been a little bit better as far as like not going to sleep right away after work, because I have a toddler to take care of. But my husband has been amazing and very considerate of what I'm going through and very supportive. So he's been, excuse me, see, it's gross. I hate burping, but it is what it is. And it's so funny how once you have something that you wanted for so long, you're just like, oh, I don't even remember like wanting it so bad, or I don't even remember like, oh, this is what I really wanted. Like, I feel so sick sometimes that I'm like, seriously, I wanted to go through this again. But I am hoping everything gets better, I'm hoping it will by the 2nd trimester. I hope this sickness and morning sickness doesn't linger on the whole pregnancy. But yeah, so that's about it, really. That's all I've been going through, is just sleepy, burping, morning sickness, worse than with Callie. I don't remember having this much morning sickness with Callie. but you know, every pregnancy is different. Callie swears she's having a little brother. We do not. Joshua, I know he wants a boy, but honestly, I do not care at all this time around. With Callie, I really wanted a boy, but this time around, if God blesses us with a boy or girl, I don't care, because we waited for this pregnancy for a while. We've been very patient and waited, so I am not going to be picky. If I would be ecstatic to give Callie a little sister, because I have a sister and I know how that is. And it's just, I love having a sister. It's like your forever best friend. And so I would love to give Callie a little sister. I have tons of clothes. I have boxes, bins and bins of clothes for girls. So if we have a girl, we're set. If we have a boy, I would be ecstatic as well. It'll be something very different. But I know Joshua will be happy too. So I don't care either way. I'm just super excited about this pregnancy, and I thank God for blessing us again, because once you lose one, you really value, you know, and you really understand what a miracle it is to carry a child. Once you lose one and then you have to wait for so long, then you really understand. I know people that have babies with no issues and they just pop them out, and that is amazing and great for them, but there's always going to be something that they don't understand, and that is having to wait and be patient for one. And so I just think it gives you a different perspective when you do become pregnant again. I just have a different perspective towards this pregnancy and towards just being pregnant in general, and being a mom, and it's just such a huge blessing, and we're just really excited. So that's about it. You'll probably see this video when I'm further along, because we're gonna wait till we're 12 weeks, our first trimester, to kind of put the pregnancy out there. My family, of course, knows. They've known for a while. We just told Joshua's family because we wanted to wait for an ultrasound, just to make sure and be safe. Nobody at my church knows yet, so we're going to wait till our first trimester to announce the pregnancy and also announce what we're having, because now we can do the Harmony blood test and find out at 12 weeks what we're having. So that is going to be really exciting, and I'll probably do a gender reveal, and yeah, I'm super excited about that. So that is about it. Make sure you guys subscribe if you want to see more pregnancy vlogs. I'm really excited taking you guys on this journey with me, and just sharing my experiences and my life with you guys. So we'll see you next time. Bye! I forgot one thing, and that is to just talk a little bit about my body changes. I'm super bloated. I'm already tying little elastics on my pants, and I've gained 3 pounds already. So you're supposed to gain like 1 to 5 in your first trimester. So in this next month, I can only gain 2 more pounds, which is going to be really hard, because I have not been working out, because I kind of was, you know, in fear of everything. So I wanted to take it really easy this first trimester. But I try to walk as much as I can. But I'm just hungry all the time. So second trimester, fingers crossed, I'm going to get back in the gym and balance out that eating with working out. And I am going to do a belly shot, even though it's like flab. I am going to do a belly shot, because I didn't do one with Callie, and I regret not doing it, because I look back and I don't know what I look like. So here is the belly. I don't know if I'm going to do just bare skin. So there's like a little bump. There you go. On my flab. But there's a little bump. It's not that big, but yet it just looks like I ate too much food, which I did. Let me back up a little bit, see if you can see it better. So, little baby bump. That's around 9 weeks. Okay. That's it now. Bye.